Ready, set. Let's go now. Ready.
Looking to throw. Peck. That ball caught by Harrison. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 12-yard line. That's good for 28 yards.
That's another Cardinals first down. First and 10.
From down at the 12, it's first and 10.
Ready.
They run over center with Benson. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Let's go, let's go.
Brings up second and 10. At the Browns'
Hawk
12-yard
70,
line.
Hawk 70.
Operating from the gun. Peck. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22.
By Michael Hall.
They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a third and long. We're facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage.
Cougar 19, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
From the gun on third down. Peck. And he overshot in there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
That was a nice job defensively of disguising their coverage and making it difficult for the quarterback to lock in on a receiver, and it results in an incomplete pass.
And his kick here is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well, and kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other. That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Out of the gun now on third down. The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for the sack. Keon White got in there for the sack.
Loss of 4 yards. And it's 3 and out.
On fourth down on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. It's taken to the 26. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And they will take over first and 10. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And they had a long drive last time, but they had to settle for a field goal, and I'm sure that's how it felt to them, settling. They probably should have gotten in the end zone.
Yeah, not out-and-out joy, right? Because that's what you get when you put the ball in the end zone. But there are benefits to that type of a long drive. The defense gets a chance to take a break, adjust a little bit, maybe get themselves ready to get back out on the field and play a little bit better. So they'll take the benefit even though they wanted the 6 points.
Yeah, maybe wore down the other defense. We'll see. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5.
Mustang Knights 2. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 18, Pioneer. Let's go.
Back to throw. Peck. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Andre Sisco. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
19, Gardner, 19. Here we go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on second. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Looking to throw. Has it complete to Jackson Smith and Jigba.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Divine Diablo. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
That goes for 14 yards, first down Cardinals.
That's good for a Cardinals first down. 1st and 10 at the 30.
2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. A give left side for Benson. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Operating from the gun. Peck. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Andre Sisco. And the Browns are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And there's still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity. Well, already seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half. Unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. He's going to cover him like a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They think he can win every battle.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. Back to throw now on first down. He's going to loft one deep left side here. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And the Cardinals, they trot out their dime package for third down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to make it fourth down. Back to throw again. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. So the fourth down conversion has him inside the 40 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That good for 22 and a first down.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for them. Show them that you're supposed to get the football.
The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
This is the tight end, Njoku. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Let's go now. Let's go.
At the 16-yard line.
On second down, here's a keeper by the QB. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Here we go, set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Let's go.
Well, they're going option play on 3rd down. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Some good strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
Judkins is into the end zone for a Browns touchdown.
Sometimes offensive can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work getting the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that pushes the lead up to 11. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone, so this will be blown dead, and they'll move it up to the 40. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Looking to throw. Peck. And he'll throw this one away, but I don't think he was out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag. Ready for the second half. 14-3 our score as we are back underway on EA Sports. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there.
Come on.
The drive will begin with a run by Benson. And this is going to be a Cardinals first down as he's got this up to about the 34-yard line. That one definitely helps as they try to push the ball down the field here, trailing early in the 3rd quarter.
And even though they're trailing, not abandoning the running game. People may call it an adjustment. I think it's just much more sticking to what works for you and continuing to have faith in it. And the running game is starting to pay off.
That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
46-yard line.
Ready? Coming. Viking, ready?
Another run here with Benson. And he'll work down and inside the 45.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a first.
At the 35-yard line.
Ready?
On the counter now, it's Dobbins. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Buffalo 18.
Here's 2nd and 8. finds his man. There's Jordan Addison. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Brings up
second and 1 from the 2-yard
line.
They'll try and sneak it here. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. First and goal, and he is in for 6. Touchdown, Cardinals. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Cardinals have got it back to within a score.
And this is something right out of the Philadelphia playbook. They were successful running this with Jalen Hurts. But this is a copycat league, so if it works for them, everyone thinks it'll probably work for us. And here, it does.
The Cardinal offense not going anywhere. They'll stay out and go for 2.
Here we go, set.
Will line up for the
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
They'll try and throw for it. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
The score, Browns 14, Cardinals 9.
A 5-point game now as here comes the kickoff. Ooh, with a juke. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Browns drive about to get started. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
They go play action here on first down. Pressure comes and the Cardinals bring him down.
6 yards.
He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up second down.
19 right.
They'll set up a throw. He finds his man complete. That's Porter. 3rd and 2.
A gain of 14 yards. Brings up 3rd down.
Now back to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 43. Another good reception there, and the Browns on the march.
For many teams, the evaluation of tight ends has really changed. We used to wonder about how they would block first and foremost. Now we want to know how these guys can run because we envision them in offenses catch the ball. How much yards can they gain after that?
And that on display there for a good pickup. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
They're going to look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and take.
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown. So this whole game gets flipped on its ear right there. The interception, return for a touchdown, and this lead changes hands here in the third quarter.
And it certainly felt like this defense had a read on what was going on the offensive side of the ball and said, let's cut down our coverage a little bit. Let's be in a position to make a play on the ball. And, boy, that sure turned out well for them.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. is recovered by the Cardinals. So problems there on the return, very costly, not what you need when you just surrendered the lead.
Not at all, because this now has a chance to really snowball on them quickly. Their offense was on the sidelines talking about getting on the field and getting that score back.
Go.
Now a toss left side for Benson. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
Bronco 80.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Get it. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Operating from the gun. Peck. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Ready. Trap 60. Trap 60. Ready.
From the gun on 3rd down. Peck. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. So here we go. It's Jake Moody now in a big spot. This to swell the lead to 6. And his kick is good. And they stretch the lead to 6. It's 20-14 now. So they get to 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down.
On the jump.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they have to try and move past that pick 6 because now they're dealing with a 4th quarter deficit. And they need this drive to end in points. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Ready.
33-yard line.
Back to throw here. And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. It's a loss of a yard, so they'll wind up crediting him with a sack, and it brings up 3rd down. This offense so far on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. They'll try and do this himself. And caught it out. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the 2nd half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Here we go. Here we go. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Now a shotgun snap as they look to throw. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a 1st. A give. Here's Judkins. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame whooping has turned into results.
2nd and 11. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
On that snap, he's the hero of his defense up to the play he just made. A one-possession game, and his hit kept it exactly that.
A long way to go here on third down for the 8th play of the drive. Back to throw. Oh, no, lost the football. And the Cardinals have got it, going the other way. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Working to put a drive together.
Come on, ready.
They'll start on the ground with Benson. And able to get this to the 24-yard line. They began the play at the 12. It's also a pickup of 12 for the first down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance, and then they end up winning this game.
That's to about the 28, second down coming up. Well, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They have to
rush coming, and he's taken down. It's J.O.K. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah in there for the sack. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Back to throw. Peck. And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as he'll punt it away for the second time. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. Here's 1st and 10. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
It is certainly becoming rarer by the year to see a franchise guy take a hit like that. The defender couldn't believe he had a shot to light him up. So when you take off and run, you have to make sure you can slide, get out of bounds, anything. Just don't leave yourself open to hits like that.
Over the middle, complete. It's Porter. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line.
That's a nice job right there, partner, because they were able to work down the middle of the field, working in the seams, because I think defensively, they were guarding the sidelines, trying to keep them from getting out of bounds. They took what they gave them, and it was successful. Well, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Back to throw. Left side, he's got the tight end, Fannin. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Harold Fannin, his first touchdown on the year. And the Browns are an extra point away from taking the lead here in the 4th.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
A very important extra point there, up and good. And that is going to put them on top by a point, and it sets us up for quite a finish. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will wrangle them down a couple yards shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Ready,
They'll
set.
come up 1st and 10 here.
Let's go. Gravity Lions. Ready.
And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And I think the Browns got it. They did.
Well, that simply is a missed opportunity. They're in position. If they take the ball downfield and score, they've got a chance to win the game. Instead, they cough it up. I don't think next week at practice is going to be a whole lot of fun for them.
On the other side, no bigger time to force a turnover when you've got that small lead.
Yeah, and when you look at it from the offense's perspective, taking care of the ball is so important. I know they're going to have all kind of ball security drills in practice all next week.
Cougar 19.
On second down, here's the option. A pitch back. Down to the 25. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. It doesn't matter whether you watch high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
It's a gain of 8. And the Browns, first down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here. Well, Charles, when you look at